Hey, this is John Carlos, and I'm here with a look at the 2016 event-exclusive Mighty Meeples bags. These were available at cons throughout 2016, like New York Comic Con, San Diego Comic Con, and they are extensions of previously existing Meeples lines. So I'm just going to open these up. And what's fun about these is that they are some of like the more smaller characters. So like obviously the main DC line will be like Wonder Woman, Batman, stuff like that. But here you get like Apache Chief, Black Vulcan, you know, Samurai. And like the work on these is pretty good as far as the design of them goes. I really like the use of colors, the little like stomach lines, the poses that they're in, and the fact they're numbered on the back so you can't actually see the number count extending from the original line. We'll go on with more DC stuff. This is the Golden Age bag, which features like Golden Age versions of Green Lantern and Hawkman and the Flash. Old school Flash. These look rad. I love them. I always dug the, I wasn't like the hugest fan of the original Green Lantern. Like I grew up with, you know, what I consider the normal Green Lantern, but it's not that I dislike it, but it's just such a weird color scheme. But it's rad to have this color scheme in hand because it is fun to honor the past, and I love how they handle the purples and greens on here. Flash looks great. I love the shading on the pants. Hawkman looks cool too. These are all done like with like a wooden base that they then paint solid color. And then they print on the artwork on top, and these look great, like really great, especially if you love old school DC stuff. I think that bag is awesome. But the bag I'm most excited about, right here, because I love me some Power Girl. She's my favorite DC character. So I'm glad that they included her in the exclusives. It's a bummer she wasn't in the main line, but still there's a way for Power Girl fans to get her. So here we have a look at, you know, I'm not going to pronounce that name right, Bwana Beast. Good color scheme though, really strong work, but let's skip right to this. Good old PG herself, I love it. The overall shape of it looks good, with the elbows out, a little strong pose. They sculpted her little cleavage and her little meaty thighs. Good expression on the face though, I love the smirk of the mouth right there in the corner. The lips are well painted, the eyes are well painted, I love the way they did her hair. As a fan of what Meeples are, and as a fan of translating characters, Power Girl looks great. And lastly, we get a look at Metamorpho here, number 37 in the series. 37 is one of my favorite numbers, by the way. Props if you could figure out why. Looks great, I love the mix of the colors on the chest. Leg looks good, the M on the belt looks good. Really good design. Again, obscure DC characters look cool as hell in this Meeples line. And I'm glad that they can use the exclusives as an excuse for people to get characters that would be considered secondary. But here we get the Ghostbusters ones, all with a green base, because I guess the gimmick here is that it's Slimer and Slimed variants. So here's the Slimer that it comes with, and I think it looks rad. And it's a variant of the regular one. This one's a little more smiley. His eyes are all open and bugged eyes, got more wrinkles in the brow, his tongue sticking out. I think this is a really fun Slimer. I think this is better than the regular Slimer, so right on. And then we get the slimed variants. Now, Ray never got slimed in the movie, but that doesn't matter. These aren't movie accurate. It's just slimed because they're with Slimer. So here is regular Venkman next to slimed Venkman. His hair is a little bit darker here, and I actually kind of like that. But the slime does look good. I like how cartoony and animated it looks. And then we got Ray here, next to the original Ray. And yeah, I like this one a lot. I think the darker kind of works for this. Again, I also like the fact that they have a green base instead of brown, which matches for the original, but I like the green for slimed. So yeah, I'm looking forward to what Cryptozoic does in the future with other con exclusives, because I think exclusive Meeples are a fun way to go. They come like in the blind bag kind of format, but we know what's in them. As a collector of Meeples, this is great. As a fan of con exclusives, this is great. So I say keep it up, and I look forward to what's coming next, and these are pretty rad. Thanks for watching, everybody, and follow me on Instagram and Facebook and all that stuff.